Hello, everyone. Whoop. There we go. It's Amanda Bach from Boxstar Stamping. Hello. I pull myself up here on my iPad, and then I will sit down and be probably a little bit, there we go, be a little bit quieter. All right. Won't be quite in your face. I am a little crooked. I'm just going to live with it. I'm going to live with it. All right. So if you hop on, please say hi so I can say hi back to you. All right. I have been away for a while, which is why I have not done a video. So, thanks for joining me. Okay, I believe that's Elvis. Everyone say hello to Elvis. Okay, yep, that would be my son's girlfriend. Hey, Lydia, we're doing a live video. Okay, all right. Well, let's get started. First of all, lots of exciting news in July. For every $50 you spend in July. Oh, Vesta says hi, Elvis. For every $50 you spend in July, you will get a $5 coupon code to spend. Oh, hi, Vesta. To spend in August. So that's the big news. A new paper pumpkin launched today, which means you need to subscribe by August 10th in order to get it. It's like some watercolor flowers. Looks beautiful. What was the other big news? Oh, a bunch of online exclusives went live. I've ordered them, and guess when they'll be in? They'll be in on Saturday, and I'm going to Missouri on Friday, so I will have to play with those when I get back, and you better believe I'm doing a whole video on that when I get back. But for today, we're going to use an online exclusive from a bit ago called Hello Irresistible Designer Series Paper, and I have this packet. I get these at Stampin' Storage, and guess what? I was just in Minnesota, in Hutchinson, Minnesota. That is where Stampin' Storage is located, and I went into the store and got a few items, and by a few items, I mean more of these, so nothing exciting to share with you. This paper is gorge, totally gorge, okay? And got some great things we're going to be playing with. Now, I don't own the stamp set or the dies yet. They'll be here on Saturday. But I want to show you how you can just use the paper without any dies whatsoever. So here we go. Let's get started. You're going to need a piece of Petal Pink, and not that one actually. Oops, hold on. Here we go. A piece of Petal Pink. Actually, I'll show you that one. So it's half a piece of paper, and I cut off 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so I went ahead and scored it like normal, down the middle at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, okay? And then I cut off 3/4 of an inch. So that means it is now 7 3/4, okay? 7 3/4. So that is our card base. So we're going to do, it's not really a fun fold, but it's better than just a normal card tonight. All right, so that is in Petal Pink. Now, I did also one in Flirty Flamingo, so I'm going to show you that one at the end and see which one we like better. I don't know yet because I haven't made it in this color. All right, for our matte layer, we're going to need a piece of basic white that mattes in this section right here. So that is 3 1/4 by 5 1/4. That will go right there. And then this beautiful piece of paper. Beautiful piece of paper. It is 6 inches to start with. So this is a 3-inch piece. But before I cut it, I cut 3/4 of an inch off the top. Okay? So that way it fits in there. Perfect. No, I cut off an inch. I cut an inch off the top. There we go. Oh, isn't that just the beautiful paper? Oh, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue all this down. Oh, who joined us? Somebody else joined us. Hello, whoever else joined us. I can't see your name. So in Minnesota, as I like to call it, we stayed at our lake cabin. I got 61 cards made while I was there, which was a lot of fun. I'm not going to show them to you because they're for a swap for a retreat I'm going to soon. And I know a lot of those people watch, so I don't want to give away what my swap is yet. But I'll show you after the retreat, which, you know what? It's in October. I'm that far ahead. Whew. I just like to be ahead because I like to start working on my Christmas cards soon. So I wanted the swaps out of the way. Okay. So far, right? Nothing too dramatic yet. Okay. Let's do our insert, which is the normal 5 1/4 by 4. Okay. You know, I talked about that piece of the inch strip. Well, I got a different, I could use this side, but you know what? I used a different pattern. I liked this. I thought that was really cool. It's got those squares in it. Can you guys see that? Yeah, it's got a little bitty squares, but it's got a lot of the Petal Pink in it, which I want because I want to contrast against the background. Now, if you'll notice, it's just a 1 inch by 6 strip. You see what I'm doing there? I'm not going to bother cutting it down to 5 1/4 yet. Hey, Betty. Hope your visit's going good. We're just talking about going to Stampin' Storage with my mother-in-law, Betty. All right, we've got a Petal Pink stamp pad here. We've got this greeting. I'm going to show it to you. It's in Pansy Patch. Okay, so all these beautiful stamps make absolutely gorgeous flowers. But you know the stamp I've used the most in this set? Right there. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. That's the one. And if you're interested and you like to make flowers out of paper, lots of dies here. Lots of dies. I haven't used them as much as I should have yet. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to bring it down just a smidge just so I can make it straight. Now, the reason why I put my paper there and I don't glue it down yet is this. Oh, hello from Colorado. Hello. I haven't glued it down yet just in case I mess up. I can get a different piece of paper and I haven't wasted this one. That's why I do it that way. But I like to lay it there just to give it a little bit of just a guide for me. There we go. And that's all I need actually for my Petal Pink. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and glue it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the glue on the basic white. Then I'm going to lay my paper over it like that. What I like to do is while it's still wet, we still got that wiggle room, I turn it over and I make sure it's even on the back. And it is. Now I'm going to give it a good press. I'm going to take my snips and cut off. That way it is perfectly aligned. Because sometimes you all know when you cut something to 5 1/4 and then you cut something else to 5 1/4, sometimes your 5 1/4s are different, right? So because I'd only be wasting that much paper, I don't feel too bad about wasting that and not cutting it exactly to 5 1/4. All right, let's go ahead and glue our inside down. Got a little bit more to do here. All right, there we go. Oh, that's my son getting in the ice. Can everybody say hi, son? Yep. Sorry, my craft area is like right in the middle of the house. It's so hard to not have interruptions. Okay, next, that piece of paper I cut off the top, I stamped on it in Flirty Flamingo. It says, hello, friend. Because it's such just a basic background and not too much is interfering with it, I just stamped right on that. And I'm going to matte it in white. There's my matte in white. So let's see what this turned out to be. I believe it's, yep, it's 1 by 3 1/2. Oh, Vesta says hi. That's Amanda's son. This is 1 1/4 by 3 1/2. And I'm going to matte it like that, right in the center. All righty. There we go. Doing mats. Now the other one I'm going to show you in just a bit. I did mats differently. I used a different color, so I'll show you that in a second. Next, we're going to put some glue on here. I love green glue. Love me some green glue. All right, now I don't want to cover up all the flowers, right? So I'm going to put it down here so you can still see the flowers. I'm going to put it right about there-ish. It really doesn't matter. It depends on whatever designer series paper you used. Now, it's missing something, right? Well, one of the pages has these beautiful flowers. And I believe the dies that come with the stamp set in the bundle, they cut these out. However, I don't own them yet until Saturday when they should arrive. So I got some snips. I got some paper. Yep, won't take me long. So I'm just going to do a rough cut first. I'm just going to choose this flower real quick. I'm going to do a rough cut first, okay? Just get it out off of the paper. Doesn't take long to fussy cut these flowers. I've done a bunch of them this weekend at the cabin. Okay. I made a lot of cards with this paper, but again, I don't want to show it to you because, you know, then I'll ruin the surprise. Okay, real quick here. And again, the trick to good fussy cutting is to move your paper, not your scissors. It does take practice. So if you want it to look good. And I just kind of try to stay consistent with the part. Something like that. Okay. And that is going to go up on dimensionals right there. You know what? I've got this page that I've cut the back. Let's just use that one. I always use the sides of my dimensionals so that there is no waste. Oh, I forgot to show you where the Hello Friend was from. I'll have to do that. Hold on. Let me pop this on. There we go. So this Hello Friend comes from the Inked and Tiled stamp set. And I've been using this one a lot. Mostly because I only took 3 stamp sets with me up to Minnesota. And yeah, I kind of had to use it a lot because that's what I took with me. All right, so wasn't that easy? We're not done. We are not done. We have to bling it up, right? Brushed brass butterflies. I love the brushed brass butterflies. Got my pokey tool. I'm gonna use the big one this time. I think I'm gonna put him, I think I want him in the middle. Let's put him right there. There we go. Now my card is done. Super easy. That did not take very long at all, did it? Okay, so the trick to making this just a little more interesting than your basic card was cutting off the 3/4 inch strip so that when you open it, yep. Now, could I have put 3/4 of an inch right here? Absolutely, but I had an inch strip just laying around, so that's why I used that one. So that's my Petal Pink one. Now let's look at my Flirty Flamingo one, see which one we like better. Okay, so this is the same piece of paper. In fact, is it the same exact piece of paper? I think it is. Hold on. Yes, it is. Okay, so this is the other side of that one. Yep. Same piece of paper, except this time I matted it in the Petal Pink instead of the white. Okay, I know the paper says, thank you for saying that's a pretty card. I know the paper says it's Flirty Flamingo. However, I felt that this was a little too much. I felt that the Flirty Flamingo didn't quite complement the Flirty Flamingo in here. Okay, so that's why I chose the Petal Pink for this one. All right, so those, oh, you know what? I forgot to put a butterfly on this one. Well, let me quick do that so we can compare them equally. There we go. There we go. Now I'm done. All right. So what do you think? Which one do you like better, the Petal Pink one or the Flirty Flamingo? I think both are, I just thought I'd do 2 different versions of the same card just to spice it up a little bit. There are several other patterns in this paper that I think would work well with this one. Let me drag them out here. So I always write the colors here. Spring 2023. I thought this one would be good with this type of pattern. I thought this one would look good. This one, maybe not. And there's literally the same piece of paper. Where's the other one? Is it this one? No. There's another one. I thought I should have pulled it out. That one would be okay. Yeah, that one would be okay. You like the Flirty Flamingo? Where is it? There, that one. This one would look okay too. I thought with this style, you know, cut it in half. Well, first of all, cut your strip off the top. Cut 1 inch off the top. And then, there you go. Is it 1 inch? Let me get my ruler. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm going to say the wrong thing. Hold on. Yeah, it is 1 inch. Okay, so cut 1 inch off the top and then cut it in half at 3. What other one would look good? I think that were the only ones that I thought would look really good. Okay, so, all right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Boxstar Stamping, also YouTube and Pinterest. I'm on them all. If you, what's the word I'm looking for? Selecting people to get my catalog, the new Stampin' Up mini catalog. So if you don't currently work with a demonstrator and you would like a catalog, please email me at boxstarstamping@gmail.com and I will add you to my catalog list if you live in America. You have to live in America, okay? If you'd like a catalog, a printed copy. Of course, everything's always available online, but you know what? Sometimes it's really nice to just look at the catalog. I know I like looking at the catalog better than online. So, alrighty. Take care, everyone, and I will talk to you hopefully next week. When I get back from Missouri, I'll do another video. So, thank you so much. Bye-bye.